My wrist game on cold. I might pay my coupe.
Power 101.7, the hottest music. 7:34, it's Bill and Jessica.
Good morning. Sunny today. Hot, humid, high of 91.
Hello, you're live on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm pretty good.
You got a comment?
Yes, I do. I got a comment. I got a couple comments, but first and foremost, I just like to say that your guy Aaron that was on the air before, he kind of danced around it. He kind of touched on the basic part of it is if you get the shot, the chances of you getting really getting sick, that's the key to it. And you kind of led him to that, or he kind of said that, and y'all kind of agreed, but then he backtracked. So, it's just, I don't understand the science is there, the proof is there. People are acknowledging that it's kind of taking the sting out of this, and that's mainly what we want to get out of it. You're not going to be cured. We know that. It's a possibility that you're still going to get it. But the fact of you laying up in a hospital with a ventilator and this, that, and the other are slim to none.
Correct.
And that's all it is. It's giving you a chance to survive versus not having it, and the sky's the limit.
And that's what I'm talking about. And I don't understand the whole, again, conspiracies, the protests, my freedoms and all this. Like, come on. We're not going to have our freedoms if we don't get the vaccines. We're going to have to shut down again. Like, come on.
Look, my daughter doesn't want to get it. She's 14, and I tell people all the time, it's you talking about in 5 years. Let's see what's going to happen to you in 5 years. If you're going to grow horns and this, that, and the other. Well, let's make it. You got to make it there first.
Right.
If you get it, the chances are you're not gonna live to see the effects that would happen.
Did you just say grow horns?
Wait a minute.
Grow horns.
Grow horns.
Grow horns. Right. Mad cow disease. Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Horns.
No, grow a tail. I actually know probably some people who probably have
But
horns.
I do think
I'll take a tail over leaving my life.
Right. You know what? Round of applause for that.
a what? A
A
what?
tail.
I'll take a tail. I'll grow a tail or grow horns over yeah. I'll trade that for my life.
Right.
Yes, I will. Right, because I can make that work.
Oh my God.
We can call Dr. Pimple Popper to get the tail off.
No, I'm gonna keep it. That's
Right.
A battle wound. That's a battle wound.
Right, yeah, it's a battle wound. No, but I mean, like, look, the military now apparently is mandated to take this vaccine, and there's people up in arms about that. That was a story that, I was like referring to because there's people really pissed off about that. And, I'm like, are you kidding? Again, the Department of Defense administers 17 different vaccines to military members when they enter the military and go out on the force or whatever. And everybody doesn't get 17, but whatever job they do, they have to get certain ones. When you're coming up in school, I remember my kids, they have to have certain shots by certain days or whatever. Now, again, there are the some, and I think it's very few that say, hey, it's against my religion. I'm not going to put anything in my body. My kids aren't going to get it. Okay, fine. And I think that's always going to be like that. And that's the freedom that we have in this country. But there are so many more people who are out there anti-vax, anti-COVID vax. And I just don't get it. My wife's grandmom always used to say, I remember my grandmom back in the day used to always, and anytime her doctor told her something, we used to get so angry at her and we used to laugh about it, but she would always look up in her medical book, everything. She didn't believe her doctor. And we would call my grandmom doctor just to get on her, like, oh, what are you, a doctor now? Well, my wife's grandmom used to say, hey, if my doctor gives me some medicine, what the hell's a pill if it makes you feel better? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, yes. So I would tell my grandmom, and she came around, we would laugh or whatever. But all I'm saying is, what the hell's a shot when it'll make you feel better and not get you in the hospital? Come on, let's go. Let's get this done. I'm tired of it.
Like you said, when the kids were going to school, if you didn't get certain vaccinations, you weren't allowed in school.
Exactly.
And you can argue that all you want, but what did they do? They either homeschooled their kids or they got the shot, the vaccination. So it wasn't that. I think just now it's a lot of people wanting to buck the system on any given time because of our freedoms. I get that. I was a police officer for a while. And nobody wants to be stopped and told they're going too fast.
Right.
That's just how it is. Is people don't like to be told what to do. Well, if you were more responsible in a sense, then it wouldn't come to that, because there was a period of time where it was up in the air and it was like, suggested that you do this, suggested that you do that. But when people are started getting sick and things are started spreading and things about to shut down again, it's like, look, we got to do something. We got to do something to control it. This is what we're choosing to do. You either on board with it or you're not.
I would rather be told that I had to get a shot or a vaccine than be told that only 25% capacity and I got to wear a mask is allowed in this restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
That's where exactly.
I would much rather be told, hey, get a vaccine than you got to wear a mask inside everywhere you go. I would much rather just get the vaccine. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how the variants is spreading and mutating now, because if he had knocked this out and killed this before, then it wouldn't have had a chance to mutate. Now it's mutated into the Delta, and now there's another one called the Muna or the.
I read about it. I read about it.
Another one coming. Yeah, and from what I understand, they're saying that what we got, the vaccine that we got, may not even do anything to that.
Well, it says here that vaccinations have nearly doubled from last month, and that's a great thing. And a lot of that has to do with, kids 12 and over being approved, people getting ready for the school year. And then, let's see, the increase, and also the Delta variant, is why people are rushing to get the vaccine. So, and then I guess the extra push, so
yeah.
Now, do you think the vaccines will maybe even triple once the FDA approves? Is that the key that a lot of people are waiting for?
Well, I think a lot of people are waiting for that, that I guess the added protection or the added proof thing, because I know that's a big concern with a lot of people. But then you're going to still have those that are going to still fight that. But I think it's not going to be everybody. We know that, because some people just aren't going to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just as simple as that. But I know you've seen on the news where people didn't do it, and now they're sick with it and saying, please go get it. I wish I listened, or this, that, and the other. And,
I know. That's what gets me.
Well, more of those people on the TV.
It's just so crazy to me that for a year and a half, 2 years, all we've been hearing is, man, got to get this vaccine. Got to get it. Got to get it. Got to get it. This was the end game, the vaccine. And now people are tripping, don't want to get it. They're like, what are you talking about? This is what we've been waiting for.
Right. That's right. And then people are saying, oh, well, you still got to wear a mask and this, that, and the other. Yes, you do, because you can still get it. But the chances of you getting it, if everyone was vaccinated, that would wipe it out. Then there wouldn't be a chance, because it's going to be stagnant. But they don't. I don't think they get that.
Hey, man, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Salisbury.
Appreciate you checking in.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hey.
You guys have a good one.
You too, my man. Appreciate it. So, yeah, just crazy. Thanks, everybody, for checking in. If you want to continue the conversation, you can head on over to our Official Power Facebook page. Good morning to everybody checking in on Facebook Live.
Hello.
And we'll continue. We got more stories coming right up. Here's a look at that power traffic on a WIC Wednesday. Bill and Jessica, good morning.
A little bit of light volume as you head in through Salisbury this morning, as you're traveling on Business Route 50 by Ward Street, and a little slow-moving traffic by Main.